Are you looking for the best Lenovo laptops? In this video we will look at some of best Lenovo laptops. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 5. Lenovo Duet 3 Chromebook. If you're looking for something affordable that won't break the bank, this might be your perfect match. Starting at around $279, it's one of the most budget-friendly options that still offers solid quality. What stands out is the detachable keyboard, meaning you get both a tablet and a laptop in one, which is great for the price. Let's be honest, though. The MediaTek Companio 520 processor won't blow you away, but it's more than enough for basic tasks like web browsing, streaming Netflix, and doing light work. The 10.95-inch touchscreen is decent. It's not the brightest or most colorful, but it gets the job done. Where this device truly shines is its battery life. It easily lasts 10 to 12 hours, depending on usage, which is fantastic for a budget device. The catch? It's a Chromebook, so you're tied to Google's ecosystem. If you need Windows apps or plan on doing heavy tasks like photo editing or gaming, this isn't the machine for you. However, if you're a student, casual user, or just need something for everyday productivity, the Duet 3 offers amazing value at this price. Plus, the kickstand is surprisingly sturdy. I've used cheaper laptops that felt less solid than this one. Number 4. The Lenovo Legion Pro 7i Gen 9. And gamers, this is where things get spicy. This beast starts at around $2,199, which, yeah, is definitely an investment, but when you see what you're getting, it starts to make sense. We're talking about Intel's 14th Gen Core i9 processor, paired with up to an RTX 480, which basically means this thing will demolish pretty much any game you throw at it, even at max settings. The 16-inch display is absolutely gorgeous. We've got a 240Hz refresh rate option that makes everything buttery smooth, and the color accuracy is surprisingly good for a gaming laptop. What really impressed me is how Lenovo managed the thermals here. Gaming laptops usually sound like jet engines when you're pushing them hard, but the Legion Pro 7i stays relatively cool and quiet thanks to their Legion cold front cooling system. I've been gaming on this for hours without feeling like my lap is going to catch fire. Here's what's cool, though, this isn't just a one-trick pony. The build quality is solid, the keyboard feels great for both gaming and productivity work, and you've got plenty of ports for all your peripherals. The RGB lighting is customizable, but not obnoxiously bright, so you won't look like a walking disco ball in a coffee shop. Battery life during gaming is pretty much what you'd expect, maybe 2 to 3 hours, but when you're plugged in and playing, this thing is an absolute monster. If you're serious about gaming and have the budget for it, the Legion Pro 7i is definitely worth considering. Number 3. The Lenovo ThinkPad X1. Carbon Generation 12. And if you're in the business world, you probably already know why ThinkPads have such a legendary reputation. Starting at around $1,729, this isn't cheap, but there's a reason why corporations around the world swear by these machines. The build quality is just insane. We're talking about a laptop that feels like it could survive a nuclear apocalypse while still looking professional enough for any boardroom. The keyboard is where ThinkPads really shine, and the X1 Carbon continues the tradition. Seriously, once you get used to typing on one of these, every other laptop keyboard feels mushy and terrible. The trackpoint, that little red nub in the middle, might look weird if you've never used one, but it's incredibly useful once you get the hang of it. Performance-wise, you're getting Intel's latest processors, up to 64 GB of RAM, and blazing fast SSD storage that makes everything feel snappy and responsive. What really sets this apart is the attention to detail for business users. The webcam has a physical privacy shutter, there's a fingerprint reader, and the security features are top-notch. Battery life is excellent too, easily a full workday of heavy use without needing to hunt for an outlet. The 14-inch display is sharp and bright enough for outdoor use, and the overall design is timeless in the classic ThinkPad way. If you need a laptop that's going to handle serious work, travel well, and last for years, the X1 Carbon is pretty much the gold standard. It's expensive, but it's one of those purchases where you really do get what you pay for. Number 2. Lenovo YogaBook 9i. And this thing is honestly kind of mind-blowing. At around $1,999, it's definitely a premium device, but here's the kicker, it has two 13.3-inch OLED touchscreens instead of a traditional keyboard. I know that sounds weird, and trust me, I was skeptical too, but after using it for a while, I'm genuinely impressed by how well this concept works in practice. The dual-screen setup opens up some really interesting possibilities. You can have your main work on the top screen while keeping reference materials, chat apps, or media controls on the bottom screen. The virtual keyboard takes some getting used to, but Lenovo includes a physical keyboard that magnetically attaches when you need the tactile feedback. The OLED displays are absolutely stunning, deep blacks, vibrant colors, and they're bright enough to use in most lighting conditions. When you're watching movies or editing photos, having that much high-quality screen real estate is pretty amazing. Performance is solid, with Intel's 13th generation processors and integrated graphics that can handle light creative work and casual gaming. Battery life is decent considering you're powering two OLED screens, maybe 6 to 8 hours of mixed use. The hinge mechanism feels robust, and you can use it in multiple configurations depending on what you're doing. Here's the thing though, this isn't for everyone. If you're a heavy typist or need maximum processing power, there are better options. But if you're someone who values innovation, does a lot of creative work, or just wants something that makes people go, wait, what is that? When you pull it out, the Yoga Book 9i is genuinely unique and surprisingly practical. Number 1. Lenovo ThinkBook Plus Gen 6. Starting at around $1,399, and honestly, this laptop just gets so many things right that it's hard to find major flaws with it. This is what happens when Lenovo takes the best parts of the ThinkPad business heritage and combines it with modern design and features that actually make sense for how people work today. The standout feature here is the secondary e-ink display on the lid, and before you roll your eyes thinking it's just a gimmick, hear me out. This thing is actually useful. You can display your calendar, notifications, or even use it as a drawing pad when the laptop is closed. It's not trying to be flashy, it's just genuinely practical. The main 14-inch display is excellent, with great color accuracy and brightness, while the Intel 13th Gen processors with integrated graphics handle everything from productivity work to light creative tasks without breaking a sweat. Build quality strikes that perfect balance between premium and practical. It feels solid and well-made without being unnecessarily heavy or bulky. The keyboard is comfortable for long typing sessions, the trackpad is responsive, and you've got a good selection of ports, including USB-C, USB-A, and HDMI. Battery life consistently hits 8 to 10 hours of real-world use, which means you can actually get through a full day without constantly worrying about finding an outlet. What really makes this our top pick is that it doesn't sacrifice anything major to achieve its strengths. It's fast enough, built well enough, and has enough unique features to justify the price without feeling like you're paying for unnecessary bells and whistles. For most people looking for a reliable, well-rounded laptop that can handle work, entertainment, and everything in between, the ThinkBook Plus Gen 6 is pretty much the perfect choice.